people. So it is Monday and I have some books to get through and some kids to watch. I am finishing up Upgrade by Blake Crouch. I'll probably finish this today. I only have a little bit left. It's okay so far. I loved his dark matter and his other book, Recursion. Uh-oh, somebody's awake. Recursion. So, I mean, this one's not as good as dark matter, but it's still enjoyable. It kind of reads like an Andy Weir book. They kind of have similar vibes. Like all the science talk, I just kind of glaze over but it doesn't like take away from the story just to glaze over all those very scientific parts. So I'm enjoying this and I'm almost done. I have like a couple pages left. It's okay. The boys are teething, so they're just super pathetic right now. Oh, I'm super whiny and needy, yeah. No fun. So, anyway, I am also reading Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. There you go. My favorite Harry Potter, and I'm really excited to get back into it. I was reading them out loud to the girls, the first 3, and then we would watch the movie after each book. But, I mean, this one's it's so chunky. And I just lost momentum reading out loud, so now I'm like, if you want to finish, you read the book and then you can watch the movie. They still haven't watched the movie 4 and up. So I said if they can do it, then they can watch the movie. And Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire is my favorite out of all of the Harry Potter books. You know, the world is set. They have grown up a little bit. And it's the first one before they start, I mean, not the first one, it's the last one, before it starts getting actually dark and Voldemort starts taking over that darker role in everybody's lives. So it's just my favorite. And so I'm reading it, I'm enjoying it. It's my first reread of the whole series, since I kind of grew up in that age bracket of when the Harry Potter was coming out. I was that age in America when it was coming out in America. So I'm reading that, and I'm also doing this because it fills in my prompt for the Book Roast yearly challenge. So March's challenge is a 500 plus book, so this definitely counts. That is which babies. Say Maverick woke up too. See your man too. Say we're teething. Oh, bud. Anyway, so those are the 2 physical books I'm reading. Let's see, what else am I reading? Book-wise, I'm reading Stardust, right? Stardust by Neil Gaiman. That is for a book club I am in, and they've been kind of sleeping for a while, and I've been like, okay, it's time. I'm ready to get out of the house and talk about books with real people. So Stardust is our first book, and I'm liking that so far. It's my first time reading this. And I mean, it's Neil Gaiman. You can't go wrong with Neil Gaiman, I think. And then audio-wise, what am I reading audio-wise? Neon Gods by Katie Roberts. And that's okay so far. I think I'm pretty much, oh no. I think I'm kind of done with the whole Hades and Persephone retellings. I mean, we've had so many over the past couple, like 2 or 3 years that have came out, like Touch of Ruin and then Neon Gods. Katie Roberts has I think that's her name. I'm pretty sure that's her name. I think she has another one that talks about, it's a Hades and Meg, so that's not Persephone. I mean, there's just a whole bunch, and I'm just done, but I'm hoping this will kind of like take my heart again. I mean, it's been recommended by a lot of people and a lot of people like it, so I am listening to that. I just started it, so I don't have any updates for that. I think that's it. I think that's it so far. So I'll let you know once I finish this upgrade today what I start up with. My brain does not work. It don't work. Oof, I parked in a really bad spot. I am at Miette's softball practice, and the sun is like right in my face. So, I did finish Upgrade though while I'm waiting for her. It's a solid 3 stars. It just didn't, I don't know, maybe I'm like going through a reading slump because none of the books I've been reading lately are like I'm loving. Or at least I'm ending loving. Like, I like the journey though. Journey's fun, but by the end I'm like, okay, that's just okay. So this was a solid 3 stars, and I'm just gonna work on Harry Potter for the rest of the time and do a big chunk out of that book while I'm waiting in the sun. Update on my reading. Today's Friday. I have done a bit of reading. I finished Upgrade on Monday. Tuesday, I picked up my new read, which is Writing Lessons by Sarah Gruen. She's the one who also wrote Water for Elephants. This has really bad reviews usually, so I wasn't quite sure if I was gonna like it, but it's horses. I'm a horse girl, so I'm really liking it so far. I mean, yeah, is the main character annoying? She definitely is, but I kind of relate to her. She's awkward, she's weird, but she's going through some stuff. And I think it bothers a lot of people how she handles it. And I'm like, I feel like I would probably handle it the same way, kind of like cold-heartedly, but I don't know. It's hard to explain, but I really like it so far. It's got lots of horse stuff in it. Some of it's a little wonky, like some of the horse stuff it's well researched. Like, she must be, I don't know if she really researched horses or like horse lingo, and she definitely knows some stuff about horses, because I mean, I can put myself in that stable. And let's see, what else am I reading? Harry Potter. I'm still making my way through that. I should be finishing it up here this weekend. Yeah, because I'm almost to the last trial. Yeah, I'm on page 601. So I should finish that. And how many pages is this? 734. So I have about 134 pages left. And I will finish that in the next day or two. Did, not D and F Neon Gods, but I shelved it. I was listening to an audiobook, and I just cannot deal with the male narrator for Hades. It's not working for me. It's not working for me. So I'm going to pick up the physical book, either from the library probably, or read it on Kindle instead of doing audio. Good. I like the story. It was good. It's good. But I just didn't like the narrator. And I'm really picky about my narrator, especially if it's like more smutty stuff. I want a good narrator that I like. So that, and I did start listening to Riot Baby, and I'm not even going to try to pronounce his name because I have to look at it. I have to look at it as I say it. I really like that. It's kind of a sci-fi dystopian, and it's a short story, so it's only 3 hours long. And then an update on Stardust is I am about 50%. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. I'm about 50% done, and I really like it still, so I'm really excited to read it. And I started another Kindle book, and that is, what's it called? It's by Alex Harrow, the one who does Once There Were Witches and 10,000 Doors of January. And this one is a short story. It's like an Amazon short story. 6 Deaths of Saint, I think it's called. It's really short, and I really like it. I love her writing style. So I'm really liking her writing style as a short story, because she like packs a punch in her writing with these little short stories. And I think that's my update. So I'm going to finish reading, work on reading writing lessons, and finish Harry Potter. So that's my plan for today, is to finish Harry Potter, fingers crossed, work on writing lessons, and probably start a new book for the weekend, which is exciting. I love starting a new book. Like, it doesn't get old. I mean, it's my favorite. I love picking out a new book. So I don't know what I'll pick. It'll be a library book, because I do a physical and then I do a library book. Then a physical and a library book. I should say physical. I do one I own and then a library book. One I own and then a library book. That's how I do my physical books. That makes sense. Yeah. Let's get some reading done. While the boys are asleep and my kids are busy. Update on writing lessons. I am a little more than halfway, and they're right. The main character is the worst. At first I was like, oh, okay, I can relate to her. She's having a pretty bad day and a bad summer, but yeah, she's just asking for it now. Like, she is insufferable. So I'm hoping she turns it around and it gets better. But I like the horse aspect of this. I like that aspect. But if you need a man character that you like, this is definitely not the book to pick up. Alright, update on my reading. Let's see. I've done 4 books this week. Started out with Upgrade, and I didn't realize I never even described what these books are. I don't like to go into reading a book, I don't like knowing the synopsis when I go into reading a book, so I don't really think about doing it. See here. So Upgrade is it's a sci-fi. Our character has had his genes transformed, and that's about all you need to know for that. It's by Blake Crouch. It's fast-paced. It's like a government thriller, kind of sci-fi government thriller, futuristic Government thriller is how I would kind of describe that in 4 words. And that's a 3-star for me. It was okay. Let's see. Next up was Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. 5 stars. That's a given. Everybody knows what that's about, pretty much. Next up is 6 Deaths of a Saint by Alex E. Harrow. And that is a 4-star for me. I love Alex E. Harrow's writing style. It's like a Joan of Arc retelling, kind of, only a little darker in a different way. Yeah, so that was a 4-star. 4th book was Writing Lessons by Sarah Gruen. That's a 2-star. It was not good. The reviews were right. The only reason it's getting a 2-star is because the horses. Everything else was bad. It's bad. It's bad. But the horses were good. And that's it for the week. Bye.